Fujimi's Tyrrell P34. How different is this from Tamiya's kit of this famous 1970s six-wheeler? The Fujimi kit is of the 1977 version of the P34, and that's very different to Tamiya's 1977 version, which is specific to the Monaco and Belgian Grand Prix. It's basically the 1976 car with different decoration. There are other differences, but it's essentially the same car, and there's a video of my build of that kit on the channel, link in the description. This is the Tyrrell P34/2 wide track version. It has radiators in the nose, totally different upper body shape, and the front wheels spaced out very wide. This kit is the Ronnie Peterson Japanese Grand Prix version, but Fujimi has done other versions specific to the Austrian, USA, and British races. I have built a model of this car before. Matchbox did a 1/32nd scale version back in the day, and I thought it was actually a pretty good kit. It had a lift-off body to reveal chassis and engine detail, and I don't recall there being any fitment issues. But what's in the Fujimi kit? Car number 3, driven by Ronnie Peterson, 1/20th scale plastic kit by Fujimi. It's number 34 in their Grand Prix series of kits. Licensed by Tyrrell Promotions. Of course, the Tyrrell team itself no longer exists. So what have we got in the box here? First sprue is main roll bar, front roll bar. Here are some suspension pieces, look like the trailing arms, very, very small diameter. Some coolant pipes, exhaust pieces. And these look a little smaller diameter than what the Tamiya kit was from memory. Got some white here, which is the nose. Big holes for the radiator inlets. Also got some rear wing pieces in here, end plates and supports. Looking very good. Main body, very different shape to the Tamiya kit. Much flatter, wider. Some ducting on the front here. Side pods, which are separate lift-off pieces. And some radiators. Next we've got the main monocoque, the upper half at least. Fire extinguisher cast in there. Also some rivet detail by the look of it. Oil cooler, the seat insert, a few other bits and pieces on there. Tyres are rubber and smooth on the side, so there must be some decals, hopefully there's some decals, to put the Goodyear logos on. But they look a nice shape. Another black plastic sprue. What do we got here? Some more, looks like coolant hoses, supports, front end. So these are the extra parts that were fabricated onto the chassis to get the front suspension out wider, trying to get more front grip. Because on this car, the front tyres, Goodyear were not developing them, whereas the rear tyres were being developed. And the car was just getting increasing understeer as the year went on. Also some quite small diameter fine parts here, so it's going to be interesting to get those off the sprue without breaking them. So it's good that they're small diameter, nice and thin. More parts of the chassis. This is the floor to go underneath it. What else have we got here? The engine parts for the Cosworth V8, the rocker covers, sides and the front and rear of the block, 2 halves to the gearbox casing. So a lot of this is quite similar by the look of it to what you'd find in a Tamiya kit, so hopefully it goes together just as well. And wheels are cast in one piece, all 6 of them, various linkages, uprights, brake components. This is more the front suspension to pick up the roll bars and springs and shocks. All looking very good. Decal sheet, not many decals in this one. The main colour scheme is done with paint and masking, but they're looking pretty good. Some hoses supplied, or tubing, and clear parts. Got a visor. Don't recall seeing a driver figure. Anyway, there's a helmet visor there, and the surrounding for the cockpit. And then instructions. Got a parts list here. I have to get the phone out to work out what the Japanese writing says, but I'm assuming it's probably for reordering parts. But in the instructions, we've got some decal placements. It starts off building the engine, which from memory is how the Tamiya kit started as well. Gearbox, adding the exhausts, various other components. And then it's on to working on the chassis, getting the front suspension sorted, springs and onto the floor, then the upper half of the monocoque. So there'll be a lot of painting required along the way with this one. And the upper and lower halves come together, brakes go on, front radiators and the coolant hoses, roll bar, etc. Rear suspension, then the engine fits in the back, wheels and tyres go on, then on to bodywork, and okay, we've got some masks here, so I'm not going to have to work out where the separation line is going to go between the white and the blue. I would assume that these are going to be a perfect fit, one would hope. And then the rear wing, brake ducting at the front, and then that should finish it off. There you go. 1977 Japanese Grand Prix Tyrrell by Fujimi. I can't comment on fit until I've built it, but it was tooled in 2012, so I think it won't be too bad. Anyway, looking forward to making a start and adding it to the collection alongside the Tamiyas and the Matchbox. Cheers.